Welcome to Jude Promo Life. Today we are going to talk about an important topic. How's your mental health? Mental health is something we all have, just like physical health. But unlike a headache or a cold, the signs that our mental well-being needs attention aren't always as easy to spot, or as easy to talk about. So before we go any further, I invite you to pause for a moment and really ask yourself, how am I doing mentally and emotionally? This question might seem simple, but it can open the door to awareness, growth, and even healing. As we move to the next slide, we'll look at some common signs that may indicate it's time to check in more closely with your mental health. Now, let's start by understanding what we mean by mental health. Mental health refers to our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It influences how we think, feel, and behave. It also plays a role in how we handle stress, relate to others, and make decisions at every stage of life. Good mental health doesn't mean feeling happy all the time. It means being able to cope with everyday challenges, bounce back from setbacks, and enjoy life in a meaningful way. So why is it important to check in on our mental health regularly? Just like we go to the doctor for routine checkups, checking in on our mental health helps us notice early signs of stress, burnout, or emotional struggles before they become bigger problems. It gives us the chance to take care of ourselves, seek support when needed, and build resilience over time. In short, mental health is health, and taking care of it is a sign of strength, not weakness. Are you interested to know the common signs of mental health? Now let's take a closer look at some common signs that may indicate your mental health needs attention. First, you might feel overwhelmed or constantly stressed, even by things that normally wouldn't bother you. It can feel like your mind is always racing, or you're carrying too much at once. You may also notice changes in your sleep or appetite, either sleeping too much or too little, eating more than usual, or having little interest in food. Another sign is difficulty concentrating, struggling to stay focused, forgetting things more often, or feeling mentally foggy. And finally, you might experience emotional changes like feeling sad, anxious, irritable, or just off, without a clear reason. These signs don't always mean something is seriously wrong, but they are important cues. Paying attention to them is the first step in taking care of your mental health. So how do you actually check in on your mental health? Here are a few simple, powerful ways. First, reflect on your feelings daily. Take a moment each day to ask yourself, how am I feeling today? Naming your emotions, even the difficult ones, helps you better understand what's going on inside. Second, talk to someone you trust. Whether it's a friend, family member, or a counselor, opening up can lighten your emotional load and give you a fresh perspective. Next, consider keeping a journal or using a mood tracker. Writing things down can help you notice patterns in your thoughts, emotions, and triggers over time. And finally, try practicing mindfulness or meditation. Just a few minutes of being still, breathing deeply, or focusing on the present can reduce stress and help you reconnect with yourself. These habits may seem small, but they can make a big difference in building emotional awareness and resilience over time. While checking in with ourselves is important, sometimes we need more support, and that's okay. Here are some signs that it might be time to seek professional help. If you're experiencing persistent feelings of sadness or hopelessness that don't seem to go away, even after rest or support from others. If you have thoughts of self-harm or suicide, it's crucial to reach out immediately. You're not alone, and there are people who care and want to help. If you're finding it hard to function in daily life, like getting out of bed, going to work or school, or keeping up with basic responsibilities, it may be a sign that your mental health needs more attention and care. And always remember this: seeking help is not a weakness, it's a sign of strength. Just like we ask for help with physical injuries, asking for help with emotional pain is a healthy and brave step forward. As you can see in this visual, the mental health continuum is a model that helps us understand mental health as a range, from optimal wellness to severe mental health challenges. It recognizes that our mental health is not static. Just like physical health, it changes with time, stress, sleep, support systems, life events, and more. Most versions of the continuum divide mental health into 4 zones or stages. Let's briefly look at each one. Healthy, green zone. You feel good mentally, emotionally, and physically. You're coping well with life's challenges, and you're generally in a positive mood. You sleep well, have a good appetite, and feel connected to others. Reacting, yellow zone. This is the normal stress stage. You might feel sad, irritable, or anxious. It's temporary and often a response to things like work pressure, exams, or personal issues. With good self-care and support, you can usually bounce back quickly. Injured, orange zone, stress and emotional challenges are starting to impact your daily life. You might withdraw from others, have trouble sleeping, or feel overwhelmed often. This is a sign that you may need more structured help, like talking to a counselor. Ill, red zone. Here, mental health conditions like depression, anxiety disorders, or PTSD may be present. It's important to seek professional support, just like you would with a physical illness. The good news is, with the right treatment and care, recovery is absolutely possible. Why this matters: understanding the continuum helps reduce stigma. It shows that mental health isn't us versus them, it's something we all experience, just in different ways and at different times. So, where are you on the continuum today? Wherever you are, know that it's okay, and that help is available if you need it. Mental health is health, and looking after it should be just as normal as brushing your teeth or going for a checkup. Let's talk about some simple but effective ways to support and improve your mental health. First, stay physically active. Regular movement, whether it's a workout, a walk, or dancing in your room, boosts your mood by releasing feel-good chemicals in your brain. Next, maintain social connections. Spending time with people you trust, even just chatting or sharing a laugh, helps reduce stress and reminds you that you're not alone. Getting enough sleep is also essential. Your brain and body need time to recharge, and poor sleep can make it harder to manage emotions and stress. Finally, practice self-care and relaxation. This could be anything from taking a break, doing something you enjoy, meditating, or simply setting boundaries to protect your time and energy. These small habits, done consistently, can have a big impact on your mental well-being. As we wrap up, here are a few final thoughts to carry with you. Mental health is just as important as physical health. We take care of our bodies. Let's remember to care for our minds too. And remember, it's okay not to be okay. Everyone struggles sometimes. What matters most is that you take small steps each day toward caring for yourself. Lastly, you are not alone. Whatever you're going through, there is help and support out there, whether it's from friends, family, or mental health professionals. So be kind to yourself, keep checking in, and know that reaching out is a strong and powerful thing to do. As we've seen today, taking care of our mental health is just as important as looking after our physical well-being. But if things begin to feel overwhelming or don't seem to be improving, it's important to recognize when it's time to seek help. You don't have to go through it alone. Reach out to your doctor, a counselor, or a mental health professional. Support is available, and taking that first step can make a big difference. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching this video. Take care of your mental health, keep doing your best, and remember, you're not alone. Let's keep moving forward together.